Hello, my name is Braden Gilbert. I'm at Southwest Baptist University, coming to you as part of Horizons Project, a collegiate content creation program. Today we'll be reviewing and unboxing Blue Microphone's Blackout Spark SL. Now, they are gracious enough to send us 3 of those for our esports studio as well as our broadcasting studio over there in our studio. Now, we're going to be opening this box, kind of checking it out, seeing what all goes in there. But also as a fun side feature, we'll be checking out the mic via its live audio features. We have it running right now. You'll be able to hear it, kind of experience its sound as we go about this. A quick fact about Blue's Blackout Spark SL is that it is an XLR mic, which means that it's a professional grade higher up on that spectrum, not USB, not 3.5, which kind of cuts a lot of people out of the market. It is a great microphone, but it is also with that professional price. You're going to see the price a little bit higher than your Blue Yeti. The Yeti, the Snowball, and a lot of those other microphones that started off as USB are great introductory microphones, but if you're looking to take your sound and your overall content to the next level, this is definitely something that you need to have in your inventory. In addition to XLR, the Spark also boasts a large diaphragm cardioid condenser, 100 Hz low pass filter, and a 20 decibel pad switch. Now, the pad switch is a nice feature if you have a lot of background noise, something like that. It's just a little, actually, it does this. Now, as you can see here, I'm gone. What that does is that if you have a heater or an AC unit, it helps you out, kind of getting rid of some of those noises that you'll find in the background. Let's get into unboxing. So it has a nice matte black with the black-blue logo kind of overlaid on there. Pretty solid all around, good design. You'll take the front panel, pop it off, lift it up, and boom. The smell of fresh equipment. You'll have your user manual, put that somewhere. You actually don't want to lose that. It will tell you how to do stuff. Looking at it just from here, you'll have a compartment which I believe holds the shock mount and then the lovely wooden case itself. So we'll go ahead and pull that out. Comes with a nice little notch here. Slides right out. Wait, no. We'll cover this in a second. Let's go through the rest of the box before we get to the goodies. By pulling on the tab here, we're going to be able to come away with some nice decals and swag. That's always fun. And then you have your product registration. Save 20% off on products when you register, as well as, looks like 2 other things. That's empty. So the box, pretty simple, pretty empty, easy to open, easy to understand. Opening this next one, we'll find the shock mount. Now, the shock mount actually comes in kind of just a simple box with simple plastic, but it comes in the standard form where you screw the mic in from below, attach XLR through the port, and then you're all set there. It will eliminate some of that shaking, some of that bumping, some of that movement. It's a shock mount. It does what it's supposed to do, and it is nicely labeled blue. So you're going to get nice use out of this. It does have an internal piece for different sizes. Now, as we can see up here, we have it mounted kind of straight out, which is super simple. And then the springs also kind of just make sure that it stays mounted where it should be. On the front where the logo is, we'll cover all those switches and everything right now. So Blue's Spark SL comes in a lovely wooden box. You got kind of stain on it, you got the logo in a nice black ink. It is beautiful, especially with this little finger notch. You can just start pulling it off, and it reveals A, the box has sliders on the side in the grooves, and B, this lovely black foam. Now, this is your quality control ticket. If you want to frame that, go for it, I guess. But we'll be pulling off this first layer of foam. Nice inch-thick foam with a nice cover on one side. And then you take that off, and we have the microphone itself. Now, the microphone sits in there nice and neat, very well placed. Good quality packing, I have to say, so far. They put a lot of effort in this. You can remove the bag to find the microphone itself is a Very nice size, very good handheld. Now you want to use it with a mic. It comes with a shock mount. Don't use it as a handheld. But if you ever just want to rock and roll, never mind. Going forward, the Spark SL has a great logo placement. Now, a lot of people don't think this will matter, but when you have a microphone that only has features on one side, it is easy to tell which side to talk into. Now, this is a front address mic, unlike the Blue Yeti and the Blue Yeti Pro that were omnidirectional at times with switches on the back. This is only a front directional mic. So you want to make sure that you have the logo facing you, and in the shock mount, it'll be pretty easy to adjust that. You'll also have the 2 switches that come with the Spark SL. The first one on the left is your 100 Hertz low cut filter, and then the one on the right is your 20 decibel pad switch. Again, the 100 Hertz low cut filter drops out some of those lower tones, those low mumbles, and things like that. And the 20 decibel pad switch will really just lower the volume 20 decibels. So that is the Spark SL, the Blackout edition. They do have other colors. They gave us 3 Blackout editions. It is a great microphone. Now, it is XLR again, so make sure that you have that in there, and you do have nice threading on the bottom, which will screw right into your shock mount. Other than that, there's not much to talk about. Logos facing forward, front address, your 2 switches, plug it in, screw it in, and you are all set. Simple, clean, and well prepped. I've really liked the construction of everything here. Let's go ahead and show you what it looks like to install. So now that we have everything all set up, we're going to actually take the time to install it, set it up, and really get what the use case is in the install case. Right from the start, we can actually look at the shock mount. This will be your starting point. You need to determine if your mic stand has a need or what size the threading is on that. Ours already came with a inner thread, so we actually didn't need this piece entirely. Now, it's a lot of screwing, but you don't need it. Set it aside, keep it somewhere simple. If you need it for your mic stand, then you're going to need to find it. Now, to install the microphone, it is a hanging microphone. You can use it the other way. It does have foam on the inside that helps that, but hanging is technically best. What you want to do is you want to take the jack and the microphone, slide it right in, and then you can take this top part and screw it in. All right, so there you have it. It does stick out a little bit off the top of the base, but that won't be too bad. You're going to need to tighten this down because it is pretty loose. But once we kind of wrench this down just a smidge, we'll be able to mount it, and then there you go. Again, make sure you have it pointing towards you, logo facing you whenever you're shooting, and that is that. So this has been the Spark SL, sponsored by Blue. I'd like to thank them for sending 3 microphones for us for use in our studio. I've enjoyed use of the microphones for my personal channel as well as for all the content we've been making here. And the later editions of basically everything will be through these microphones. The Spark SL has a great wide range of use cases, actually, from streaming podcasts, even videos like this where you need a microphone. One side and one note in particular, if you're in a loud room or there's a lot of loud noise around you, Blue's microphones are great at picking up audio. The downside to that, and they'll admit it, is that they pick up all the audio. So if you have any background noise, try and dampen it. Look into acoustic foam. We'll make a video on that coming up later. But in particular, if you want to find a good microphone, this is where it's at. Just make sure you don't have any screaming people in the background. So move your murders to the basement or something, I guess. I don't know. In other words, thanks for tuning in, guys. My name is Braden Gilbert. This has been shot and filmed at Southwest Baptist University, a part of Horizons Project, the student content creation program. If you liked the video, be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button. If you didn't like it, drop a thumbs down and say how ugly my hair is and why I need a haircut. If you want to see more of our videos, click up here. If you don't want to see any of our videos, then don't click up there, I guess. Until next time, see y'all later.